Hello, good morning, everyone. Glad to see you on this Monday morning. Scott let me know that he wasn't going to be able to make it today, and so you have me instead. Nice to see you. And I'm glad y'all could make it. And we'll get going on our workout. Hope you're ready to get going. And it starts with that daily 5, everyone's favorite 5-minute warm-up. And so we're going to start with 1 minute of your choice. So 1 minute, whatever you want, your choice. And then we'll go into 2 2-minute AMRAPs. So you'll have 2 periods to go for 2 minutes, just getting as many rounds as you like. And it's going to start with jumping jacks. We're getting your arms up over your head and your legs wide, and again, you can like step these if you don't really want to jump or you're just still getting warm. So you'll do 20 of these, and then we'll go into 10 sit-ups. So your chest will go to the ground, and then bring your chest up to your knees. And it's okay to swing your arms and get some help, that's fine. We'll do 10 sit-ups, and then we'll go into 5 up-downs. And reminder on the up-down, you'll just go into plank, and then back up to standing. And stepping is great, or if you're feeling like hopping, you can do that too. And so we'll do 2 minutes with jumping jacks, sit-ups, up-downs, 20, 10, 5. And then we'll go straight into 2 minutes where we'll replace those jumping jacks with jump rope skips. And if you don't have a jump rope, you can just pretend. Or if you want, instead, you could like pick a line on the floor and jump laterally over that if you don't have a rope to spin to jump over. And we'll do 20 of those, 10 sit-ups, and then 5 burpees instead of up-downs. And so on your burpee, you're going to drop that chest all the way to the floor. And again, it's okay to be floppy. And then just come on up, finish with a little hop. And if you'd rather just stick with your up-downs, going only to plank and then back to standing, that's fine. But otherwise, that second AMRAP, we're going to replace it chest to the ground, coming up, adding that little jump at the top. And that'll be our daily 5. I'm sure we'll be nice and warm after that. So 1 minute of your choice, 2 minutes with 20 jumping jacks, 10 sit-ups, 5 up-downs, and then 2 minutes with 20 single jump rope skips, 10 sit-ups, and 5 burpees. And then we'll be off to it with our workout. We will start in 10 seconds. Okay, great, 10 seconds. I was like, all right, last try, remote. And we've got 1 minute of your choice, ready, set, go. 1 minute of your choice. And we're off on our workout. Way to show up and take care of yourself this morning. That's so huge. Way to be here. $30 more seconds for your choice. $10 more seconds on your choice, and then we're going to right into those 20 jumping jacks for our first 2-minute AMRAP. 3, 2, 1, 20 jumping jacks. And then it goes into 10 sit-ups and 5 up-downs. And you'll just do that for as many rounds as you'd like for the first 2 minutes, or the next 2 minutes, for the next 90 seconds. Nice. And you have 1 more minute to do your 20 jumping jacks, 10 sit-ups, 5 up-downs. 1 more minute with the first version of the reps. Yeah, really nice. Once you finish those 5 up downs, back to 20 jumping jacks for 30 more seconds of that first version. 20 jumping jacks, 10 sit-ups, 5 up downs. Nice, and then in 10 seconds, we're gonna switch to the second 2-minute AMRAP, which starts with 20 jump rope skips. In 3, 2, 1, 20 jump rope skips. And then 10 sit-ups is still the second movement, and then 5 burpees. And you know, if you want to keep doing it the first way, that's fine. However you want is great. Just as long as we're getting loose this morning, waking up and getting our body moving, taking care of yourself, so great. Nice, and we have 1 more minute for our warm up, 1 more minute to keep getting moving. Again, at your own pace. Just getting started this morning. Getting that heart rate up a little bit, getting your blood flow through all your muscles. Doing so good. Thirty more seconds. Last 10 seconds here for your warm up. Three, 2, 1, and we'll rest. Take a little breather, grab some of that water, and staying loose or getting anything else you need, stretching or whatever you like. Make sure you're taking some deep breaths as we transition into some work with our dumbbells a little bit. And so you're gonna have 1 minute at each movement, and you'll just do that movement for 1 minute, trying to get some reps and working and resting at a pace that feels good to you. And so last week we did a Seesaw Upgrade Row, you might remember, where we held our dumbbells out front. And that seesaw pattern is really easy to show in the upright row. So I'll just show you again, upright row, seesaw. And so one starts in that up position and one starts down, range of motion, and then you alternate. And so notice how both are moving at the same time. One's just going up and one's going down. And so we're going to use that same seesaw pattern for a bent over row today. So we're going to still pull those dumbbells up, but this time we're going to hinge forward, and we're going to start in this hinge position with your back flat, hips high. And again, one dumbbell starts in that top range of motion, one starts at the bottom, and then you just switch places. So they're both moving at the same time. And so we'll do 1 minute of those seesaw bent over rows. And nice and steady with your movement, try to keep them going up and down at the same pace so one doesn't beat the other. And yeah, keep nice and slow and steady with those. And then we're going to go into some calf raises, which maybe you do these a lot on Mondays, but I haven't seen them before. But all you're going to do is you're going to stand on your heels, and then you're going to come all the way up onto your tippy toes and then back down. And also, you don't have to do these weighted, but if you want to do them weighted, you just hold weight at your side. And try to make sure you're keeping your midline tight, you know, shoulder blades down and back, and you're just gonna raise your heels up. So you're using your calves to raise your heels up off the ground, and that's a calf raise. And if you have something available to you, like a little small step or something, you could make these a little bit more challenging by just starting on an elevated something. Sorry, I'm trying to find something to show you that's not super high. I'll use these yoga blocks to show you. But so imagine this is like a step or something, you could just step, oops, you can't see that. So that your toes are on top, but your heels are hanging off, and so then you can kind of get a little bit lower than the ground, and then raise all the way up, and then get lower, and then raise all the way up. So if you have a plate, you can step on a plate, or even just like the edge of a stair, can be a little bit more fun. And then it's also a little additive bonus balance exercise. Okay, so you'll have 1 minute with calf raises, that's kind of fun. And then you'll have 1 minute in a super hold. I just kind of take the gender out of the equation with words sometimes, so just call it a super hold. And you'll have your arms up over your head, and you're gonna pull your legs up and your chest up, so you're up off the ground, squeezing your glutes, and just holding here for 1 minute. And then you'll rest for 1 minute. Taking short breaks as you need in that super position. Anything I missed? The last minute will be rest, and we're going to go for 4 sets. 1 minute at each station. Cool. Okay, great. It's going to start with that seesaw bed row. All right, we'll start in 10 seconds, and you'll have 1 minute to do seesaw bent over row. 3, 2, 1. Go. So flat back, hinging forward, and then you get 1 up, 1 down, and then switch. Yeah, very nice. And we're going for a minute. And so you can take breaks whenever you need. Maybe you just want to try to go slow and steady the whole minute. Or maybe you want to bust out 10 reps, take a break, do another 10, take a break. Or maybe you just want to feel it out and see how many you can get until you need that little breather. Yeah, and you may find you need not just to set the dumbbells down, but to kind of stand up for a second, maybe do a couple of your high knees, because that posterior chain might get a little bit tight holding this position for 1 whole minute. That might just be your hamstrings and your glutes that start to get tired. And it's totally fine to give them a break also, because yeah, make sure you're maintaining that nice strong position. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna switch to those calf raises. Your heel lifts. Kind of fun. These are also good for, really good for your ankle stability and mobility. Really good kind of PT stuff also. I feel like a lot of times we focus on those big moves like squats and cleans, and then when we're like isolating those little small muscle groups, it can be really good for your joints and muscles that way too. It's fun to mix it up. These little isolating calf raises, y'all are doing great. And then next we're going to transition to the floor for that super hold in 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Onto the floor. And this one we're just holding. There's no raising or rocking or fluttering. You're just going to hold that position, glutes tight, chest up, shoulders down and back. Yeah. And again, just holding as long as you can. And if you need little breaks, you know, just take a short breather and then try to get back into that hold. Got 35 more seconds. And after this one's a break. You get 1 minute to rest after this. So strong. Doing great. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we made it to that rest minute. And so now we're gonna do that 3 more times through. You felt out the whole first round, you know how it's going to feel. And so you can kind of work and rest accordingly going through these next sets. Y'all are so strong. So proud of you for being here today. Make sure you're getting your water on those rests. Whenever I'm doing my workout, I try to drink my whole day's worth of water because it's easier for me to remember to drink it between sets and stuff. All right, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we're back to that bent over seesaw row. And again, breaking up your reps however you like, but we're gonna go for a minute. Maybe just with one big set or breaking it up if that's what you need. Yeah, giving your back a little breather every once in a while. Yeah, really nice. That bent over position gets so hard. You do it so good. 20 more seconds. Doing great. And we'll transition to the calf raises or what's next. And 3, 2, 1. We'll switch to those calf raises. Yeah, really nice. So good. Great job. 30 more seconds. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we'll transition into that super hold. Tummy on the ground, shoulders and legs up in the air. Squeezing your glutes nice and tight. Yeah, we'll just hold as much of this minute as you can. Thirty more seconds on this hold. So nice, doing great. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Really nice. All right, we've got 1 minute. Take our breath, sip on some water. Two down, 2 to go. 30 more seconds of rest here. Staying steady through all these movements. You're doing really great. Leslie, I thought your cat was gonna steal your yoga mat for a second there. It kept walking though. All right, we're back to the bent row in 3, 2, 1, and go. Yes, one up while one goes down. And if the seesaw variation is like becoming too difficult or maintaining that bent over hold is hard, you can always change this to like a supported bent row where you have one hand on your bench or something and you're just doing this with one arm, and then that way you can kind of support your weight as opposed to holding that position if it is getting really difficult to do so. Yeah, maybe your dumbbells are too heavy. That's totally fine to take some different options, but y'all look great. You're doing awesome. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and calf raise. Do some more of these later. If you want to play around with one foot, you can try that. Switch back. Now balance becomes part of the equation. Did so great. 30 more seconds. Ten seconds, and we'll go back to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Superhero. And we're gonna hold. Legs up, arms up, soaring through the sky. Really nice. 30 more seconds. And then we get that much looked forward to minute of rest. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and we'll rest. Okay, we get that minute off. Catch your breath, grab a sip, and we'll go around one more time. And 30 more seconds. We'll go back to the top with our seesaw bent row. Yeah, doing so great this morning. We'll go again in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back to that seesaw bent row. This will be our last set. Last chance for these bent row. Been going so smooth and steady. You're doing great. Thirty more seconds. All right, 10 more seconds for your bent row. 3, 2, 1. Now we'll switch to our calf raises. So good. Thirty more seconds. Three, two, one, and we'll transition to the floor for that super hold on our tongue, arms up, legs up. Our last hold here. Very nice. Thirty more seconds. Ten seconds left. Three, two, one, and rest. The end. Nice job with that. We'll take a rest. Grab your water. Stay loose. You're doing so great. And so next we're going to move into a little bit faster pace, maybe, I guess, depending on how quickly you were taking those minutes. But now you're going to have 5 minutes to finish or as get as far as you can. So you'll have a list of stuff to do in 5 minutes. And if you finish before 5 minutes is up, you get to rest. And if you're not done when 5 minutes is up, then just you're done wherever you were at. That's how far you got. But I think you'll finish. And we're actually going to start each set. There's no rest between each. So if it does start to be close to 5 minutes and you're not done yet, you can just be done and take some rest at the end of that round. So if at like 4:30 you're not done yet, you can just be done and rest 30 seconds. And for the next sets, if you want to adjust your reps so that you can get further on the next one and actually finish, that's totally fine. But also it's okay if you don't finish some of the last reps, it's fine. Okay, so what are we going to do? Oh yeah, so 5 minutes. We'll start and it begins 1 minute of your choice. So you have 1 minute to do whatever you like. So at the beginning of each set, 1 minute on your machine, 1 minute jogging around, 1 minute jumping jacks, 1 minute stretching, really whatever you want for 1 minute. And then we're going to go into 15 dumbbell chest flies. And so those ones are going to be lying on your back, or if you have a bench, you can lay on a bench as well. Either way is fine. And you're gonna start with the dumbbells out in front over your chest. You're gonna do these with both arms, one dumbbell in each arm. I'm just gonna show you with one arm because this is one of the moves I can't do with my right shoulder. But you're gonna pull that dumbbell out to the ground and then you're gonna pull it back up to your chest. And again, you're doing this with both arms and then you're just bringing it back up over the front. So laying on the ground, kind of like a reverse hug or a real hug, I guess. Unhugging and then re-hugging. This one's really good for your hugging muscles. Okay, so you do 15 of those, and then you'll stand on up, and we're gonna do a sumo deadlift high pull. And so you'll have both dumbbells again, one in each hand, nice wide stance, and you'll hinge forward, and then you'll pull up to your chest. And so stand up fast, sending your hips forward to get some momentum on that pull, and you get some real power into your dumbbells as you stand up fast and slam your hips forward, sumo deadlift high pull. Also totally okay to do these with one dumbbell, one hand on it, just like that. That's totally fine. And then you're gonna go to 50 double unders, which I think you know, I think it's really funny when I see those in the workouts. But so if you have a jump rope and you wanna crush your double unders, go for it. You can do 50 of those. If you have your jump rope and you wanna just do single skips for 50, that's great. And then other options, if you don't have a jump rope or the space to do so, you can pretend Personal favorite of mine, pretending. Actually, they're all my favorite. Another option, jumping over your dumbbell. Love that, because then you get some accuracy. Instead of jumping over a rope, you just jump over your dumbbell. And then another option would be jumping, and while you're in midair, patting yourself 2 times in midair. And so that one's kind of like coordination and accuracy, like jumping rope as well. But also, if you don't want to worry about that, you can just pretend. And so you're going to do 50 of whatever your double under option is. So 50 dubs, 50 single skips, 50 pretend, 50 hopovers, any option. So 1 minute for your choice, then 15 chest flies, 15 sumo deadlift high pulls, and then 50 jump rope something. With any time remaining, again, will be rest, and we're going to start back over at the beginning of the next 5 minutes. So we're going to do a set every 5 minutes. And we'll do 3 sets. Okay, what'd I forget? Okay, also you'll have rest time, you'll finish. Don't worry about that part. Maybe I scared you earlier, but you'll finish. Okay, we will start in 10 seconds. Starting with your choice, 1 minute for your choice. In 3, 2, 1, go. 1 minute your choice. Jogging your laps. Getting on your machine. Maybe some backwards. Jogging around your house. Nice work, everybody. Thirty more seconds of your choice. Nice, you have 10 more seconds. And then we'll transition into those chest flies. In 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do those chest flies, 15 chest flies. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, nice and slow and steady looks great. Good control, 15 of those. And then you'll do 15 sumo deadlift high pulls. 15 of each of those dumbbell movements. Yeah, 15 chest flies and then 15 sumo deadlift high pulls. And we still have 3 minutes left to finish this set. Just kind of keeping that in mind, but hopefully, again, not pressuring you too much. I think you should have plenty of time to finish your 15 chest flies, 15 sumo deadlift high pulls, followed by 50 double unders or something. Whatever you choose for that last movement. Yeah, and keeping those dumbbells close to your body on your high pull, sending your hips through fast, squeezing your glutes. Yes, you're so strong. And we have 2 minutes left until we'll start the next round. Yeah, after your high pulls, it's going to be 50 jump rope skips or popovers or whatever else. So chest flies, sumo deadlift high pulls, and then jump ropes. Pretend jump rope. Jump over your dumbbell jump rope. However you want to do 50 of those. Doing great. And there's 1 minute left. And again, any of this extra time after you're done is just rest. Once you finish your jump rope thing, just get to rest. And we'll start the next round in 45 seconds. And we'll do 2 more sets. Yes, doing so good. We're going to start the next set in 30 seconds. And then again, we're going to do 2 more rounds. And we do have a finisher for today. I think that's a Monday thing. So maybe you're used to that. But if you want to stick around for a 5-minute sit-up finisher, you can hang out after these next 2 sets for some of that action. It's going to be great. I know you're going to love it. All right, next set. 3, 2, 1, go. Your choice. Start with your choice. Your choice for 1 minute. Don't forget. Yes, whatever you like for your choice. Sorry, I didn't remind you. $30 more seconds for your choice, and then we'll go into those chest flies. $10 more seconds. Yeah, really nice. 3, 2, 1, and now we'll go into our chest flies. Yeah, 15 chest flies, 15 sumo deadlift high pulls, and then 50 jump ropes. Nice job, really great. Keep moving through these flies and high pulls. And then jumps, some sort, maybe. Jump ropes or lateral jumps or pretend. Yeah, so nice. Looking strong. And we've got 2 minutes until the next set. So 2 minutes to finish and rest. Nice. Yes, so good. Finishing up with those 50 jump rope things, whatever your choice is for the jumps. And then resting any time left. So great. Got just over a minute left. Yes, doing so well out there, staying strong through all these movements. Got one last round of this part before the finisher at the very end, if you want it. But we've got 30 more seconds to rest. Then we'll go back into our last set of our your choice chest fly, sumo deadlift, high pull, jump rope. All right, starting with your choice in 3, 2, 1, go. Your choice. Really nice. Thirty more seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we'll transition to our chest fly, 15 chest fly, 15 sumo deadlift high pull, and 50 jump ropes for our last time through this. Yes, so strong, doing great. Nice steady chest flies. Strong hugging, you look great. Yes, 15 sumo deadlift high pull, and then 50 jumps. Jump rope, pretend jump rope, real jump rope, jump over your dumbbell, jump. Whatever you're gonna do for that last part, it'll be our last time. You're doing great. And you still have 2 minutes left to finish, but you have plenty of time. Really nice. You're doing great. Yeah, after these 50 jumps, you're done. Really nice work. That was great. Make sure you're sipping on your water and staying loose. And since the clock is running and we were kind of moving on that 5-minute pace, and the finisher is 5 minutes, we'll try to start our finisher in 45 seconds. And it's going to be sit-ups plus heel taps with, and the heel tap where when you're sitting and you tap your heels side to side next to your dumbbell. So we're going to combine these heel taps and sit-ups. And we're going to start in 30 seconds. And the way it's going to go is you're going to start with 2 of each, 2 sit-ups, 2 heel taps, just 1 on each side, tap, tap, done. And then you're going to do 4 sit-ups, 4 heel taps. And then you do 6 sit-ups, 6 heel taps, 8 of each, 10 of each, 12 of each, until time is up. And we'll go for 5 minutes. And we'll just go right into it if you're ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. 2 sit-ups, 2 heel taps. And yeah, we can just take it nice and slow and steady. You don't have to go too fast, but if you are feeling like you want to go fast, definitely go for it. And then the next time we do 4 sit-ups and 4 heel taps. And if you ever start to forget what number you're on, like it really doesn't matter too much and you can just guess. Or you can get to a point where you just want to repeat. You're like, you know what, I got to 10, I can't count anymore, I'll just keep repeating 10. That would be fine too. Don't let the rep scheme get in the way of you doing reps when you want to. But if you just need a rest, you can take that too. Yeah, nice job. So happy to see y'all sticking around for that finisher. Of course, even if you had to go, I wouldn't be any less happy to have seen you today, but nice to see you sticking it out. Yes, so strong. Way to go straight into this also. Kind of just made you do that at the last minute, but you're so strong. You can do it. And there's 3 more minutes. We got 2 done. And that's halfway. You made it to that halfway mark. So strong. Nice. Yeah, just keep getting some reps. 2 more minutes. Again, moving at a pace that feels good to you. So our last 2 minutes today. It's so much work for yourself. It's so nice, we just started off with that minute of your choice. Now here we are, 50 minutes later. Haven't done all that moving and sweating. So strong. Way to take care of yourself today. And we've got one last minute. Nice. 30 more seconds. Again, just move it as you feel. Doing so good. Yeah, so great. You're so strong. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Wow. Now you get a real rest, more than just a minute. Get some water. Make sure you pat yourself on the back, taking care of yourself today. It's such a great way to start your day. Make sure you eat some breakfast. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow too. Really great to see you today on a Monday. Thanks for being here.